One of the things that I love about being here at the off-grid property is I get to experience, of course, the Lord and His creation. I have projects to do out here. I have things to film. And let me just be honest with you. It always takes longer than I think it's going to take when I'm out here. And my wife, Heather, has learned really not even to ask the question, what time will you be home? Because almost every time I'll give her a time and I'll show up hours after that. And I think about times where we've planned a date night and I'm out here and I have to drive all the way home and get changed and cleaned up and unload my truck from all the equipment and all that stuff. And there have been times, full confession, where I told her I would be home at a certain time and I wasn't. And guess what happened? She got upset. Well, you said you would be home and I was looking forward to going on this date, and I'm scrambling around. Oh yeah, we can still go, and it's really late and I'm starving and let's just go. And I was being disingenuous to our relationship. In fact, I would say that I had an asterisk on our relationship. It was like, hey, yeah, I want to love you like you deserve to be loved. And I'm willing to do that, but also want to be able to do my own thing and come to the property and come out here and work and do it. And I kind of wanted to have the best of both worlds. I can't love my wife with an asterisk. And I can't follow Jesus with an asterisk. I can't tell Jesus, like, Lord, I love you and I'll do anything for you, but I have this area in my life that I don't want to give up. I have this habit that I don't want to give up. I have this relationship that I don't want to give up. I have this thing in my life. The Bible has a name for that. It's called an idol. Anything we put before the Lord. So, of course, I love Jesus, but I want to follow him, not close, but at a distance. Don't follow Jesus with an asterisk. Let me read this to you. This is Philippians chapter 3, verse 8. What is more, I consider everything a loss because of the surpassing worth of knowing Christ, for whose sake I have lost all things. I consider them garbage that I may gain Christ. It is about identity, knowing who you are and who you belong to. It's about daily humility, to think not just what you want, but to think on the things of heaven, to think on the things of Jesus, and to say, how may I please you? It is unbiblical to say that I will follow Jesus with most of my life. The Apostle Paul knew that everything in his life was considered rubbish, garbage, nothing compared to knowing Jesus and gaining him. There is nothing worth more than knowing Christ as your Lord and Savior. And when Jesus calls you out of a life of sin and death and into a life of godliness and life, he's calling you into a good thing. He's calling you into a blessed life that is filled with the Spirit of God, that is filled with his things, not your things. And let me tell you, partial obedience is disobedience. And delayed obedience is disobedience. We cannot follow Jesus with an asterisk. And I'm not here to tell you these generalized, romanticized statements of, the Christian lingo. Let's be all in and get out of the boat and whatever it might be. I'm not going to sit here and preach to you with these generalities. I'm here to tell you today that no matter where you are right now, if you're in your car listening to this, if you're at home, if you're laying in bed, if you're having a quiet time, whatever you might be doing right now, to remind you that today, in the next few moments and throughout your day, to simply submit yourselves to God. Because none of us are going to bat 100%. We're never going to be perfect. But in this moment, you can say, Jesus, give me a spirit of humility and a spirit of obedience, that I'm not following you at a distance. I'm not following you with most of what I am and who I am. I'm not following you with an asterisk. I'm following you because I love you and I want to give you everything. And God will take the areas of your life that you give to him and he will bless you. And this channel, honestly, is a perfect example of that. Don't follow Jesus with an asterisk. Keep him number one in your life and shed off anything that hinders you from following him. Live in that strength today, and God bless you.